Make sure it's right, girls. You have to do it all over. It's fun. It's fine. Don't worry. I got this. It's like don't do echoes.
Nah, you can mute yourself.
Oh shit, I thought it was
Yo. The most recent post. I don't know.
Who is y'all name?
I think it's like something. I don't deal on Twitter about. I only go on Twitter when Uzi posts something about music. In the meantime, it's Anthony_Tank51.
For my money, it's the best time of the year. Playoff football time as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Straight ahead,
51.
we pull the curtain on the postseason with an NFC wildcard matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Washington football team. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Why?
First carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down, Chicago.
Now Cohen. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Second and 11.
38-yard line.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
The pass.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Bears.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. going. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
10 at their own 12-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On play action, they'll throw.
At the 12-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
1st down, Chicago.
On 1st down, it's Cohen. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Bears 6, Washington nothing.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 to...
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. The gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw here. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
3 down. 24's the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So now on 4th down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. Hopkins' kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 16.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Taking it about the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Complete to Nick Chubb. A gain of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 9 now.
At the 47-yard line.
Open man is Trey Burton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 13 yards remaining on second down. And he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short. And it's 4th into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
5-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
7 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And he finds McLaurin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
The 37-yard line.
They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
10.
Back to throw again. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That third down conversion good for 23.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw here. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Chase Young, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, check Mike 6. Blue there.
So that'll back him up 5. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Troy Apke. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
10 at their own 43-yard line.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Tank. Le'Veon Bell said he'd never go back to the Chiefs.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This drive
Well, I'm not
starting
gonna say he
off
said
on the
he'll
right
never go back to
foot,
the
18
Chiefs. He
yards.
said he'll never
Right
go back
after
to
the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
On play action, they'll throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, who died?
On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
7, Bears 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's crazy.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Being chased out left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And now it's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Oh, it's gonna cover you.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jarnell Mooney, 33 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
14. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter, as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Chubb on 1st down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. His first catch in the card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. It's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Slings this deep for McLaurin. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sidney Jones. Past the 20. And they will score a pick-6 for Bears touchdown.
My bad for bumping the music when I was younger. I know it was just
don't
a
change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
How far have you made in this story, man?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6.
And
now the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he was hit as he threw it down and forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run.
Who won there right now? Oh no, it's universe. Yeah. It's so much of you.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Nigga, have you beaten the story?
And again, it's Chubb. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line.
It was
Second
against
straight
Mira.
play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Yeah. Supposed to go to those, man.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No
Nigga, did you get the
up-tempo at
time
all.
eggs from
Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay,
Yeah, you ain't even trying to get 50 Super Saiyan, man.
Now look at
No,
this. They
that's-
get the
that's a whole
turnover
different
they need. It's
transformation.
intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really good pick.
You're scaring me,
28 yards.
I'm very worried. What are you talking about? He's in the game.
Doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
So both of them sorry is what you're saying.
The first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Cause you don't get the joke. Never mind. Never mind. Oh Lord. You don't understand what I was trying to say.
Buying time to his left. This is caught.
If I have to explain this, it's not funny.
Now the Bears going to use the second.
Nigga, y'all always call D'Angelo whack. So if there's a nigga just competing with D, doesn't that mean he whack too?
A couple extra tight ends in the formation.
Oh Lord, it wasn't that deep, DQ. It wasn't that deep.
Back to throw. And he's got it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I don't know what you talking about, DQ. I've been off the subject.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down.
What the fuck? If anything, Carlton, you should buy the DLC.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. Accelerating, and off he goes. And a great
because you buy the DLC, you get more parallel press, and the parallel press really give you.
Come up empty here on 4th down.
Damn.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time
Carlton, you don't have to do extra missions, guys. I'm telling you that right now.
A run for Nick Chubb.
Because extra missions are other shit. That's not even
now
what
here
you
comes
think
their
it is.
final timeout. As they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Parallel
Made
plays.
there by Myles Garrett.
The pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So you did all the way up to 100. Duh.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15.